This is Ben Davison. Subscribe to Stephen Icons.
Alright everyone, I hope you're all doing brilliant. Now, if you're new to the channel, welcome of course. Click that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Turn it from red to grey. Every day's a pie. It's brilliant. And of course, it makes your week go so much faster. So make sure you subscribe. Now, Kubrat Pulev has said that it's not actually him that's afraid of Tyson Fury. It's Tyson Fury that's afraid of him. Okay, and we'll get into Kubrat Pulev's statement in a minute, which of course you find in the description box anyway. Now, Tyson Fury, he's justifying his decision to fight Otto Wallin, who is undefeated, who is 6'5", but he is southpaw, so complete opposite to Wilder. But he's justifying Wallin as preparation for Wilder because he tried to get other fighters and they all turned it down, including Kubrat Pulev. So this is why Pulev is responding. So anyway, this is what Kubrat Pulev had to say. Fury is using me and some other boxers that he knows are currently unavailable for different reasons, just so he can get some PR. A few years ago, Fury refused a fight with me, and not because he wasn't available like I am right now. He was available. He was just scared. My first goal is to become a world champion, not just to fight random unknown opponents like he's doing. Winning those belts are my main focus right now. Fury's turn will come, and when it does, I will make him just as powerless as his cousin Hughie, who used to also talk a lot. So that is Kubrat Pulev's statement. Now, there's quite a few chinks in the armour of his statement right here. And first of all, when you want to talk about winning those belts, my main focus, and how he rendered Hughie Fury powerless and all that kind of thing. Okay, yes, he did beat Hughie Fury, but there was a legitimate cut that did reopen in, was it the first round or second round of their fight for Hughie Fury? Okay, so things were on a bit of a spiral out of control for Hughie Fury on that moment. I'm not saying Kubrat Pulev wouldn't have won anywhere, but I'm saying that was an important factor in that fight. But did he render him powerless? Not really, because Hughie didn't really fight how he wouldn't have fought anyway. Okay, so either way, now for him to say that his first goal is to become a world champion and not fight random unknown guys like Tyson is doing. So what he's saying is Otto Wallin is a random unknown, and that's not the kind of fighter that he would fight. But yet, when you look at Kubrat Pulev's last opponent, Bogdan Dinu from Romania. Bogdan Dinu. Now, we all know Bogdan Dinu because he pulled out of a fight with Tom Little, went and fought Big Baby Jarrell Miller, got absolutely annihilated by Big Baby Jarrell Miller. Then the very next fight, he fought Kubrat Pulev. So when you compare Otto Wallin to Bogdan Dinu, I'm sorry Kubrat, but Otto Wallin is a little bit higher than Bogdan Dinu. Alright, Bogdan Dinu, who not the biggest puncher in the world, he's a little bit durable, but ultimately he can be clipped and put out, as he's been proven to do so. Alright, so you can't say how Tyson Fury's fighting absolute nobody and claiming how you're working toward becoming a world champion, yet last fight you fought an absolute nobody. Alright, now the other one is the fact that he wants to say that it's Tyson Fury that turned down the fight previously in a few years ago. Now, I have no recollection of this one. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. I have absolutely no idea. So I can't hold that one against him too much. But the thing is, when he says that Tyson Fury, he was available back then and he turned it down, but he's saying that himself, as in Kubrat Pulev, is unavailable, which is why Tyson Fury tried to fight him. So had Tyson Fury known that he was unavailable, that's why he offered to fight. Had he have known that he was free, he wouldn't have offered to fight. I think that's pretty much what Pulev is saying. But here's my question. Why are you unavailable, Kubrat? What's going on? Because you don't have a fight penciled in. You're not suspended. I know about this whole kiss situation and everything, but that was all sorted out. So why are you not fighting Tyson Fury then? Because you are available. You can't say you're not available because you are. Okay, you don't have another fight scheduled in. You don't have one for the next several months, really. Because if he's just waiting for his world title shot, because he is the IBF mandatory, if he's just waiting for the winner of Ruiz Joshua, he may get that fight next. But again, you're looking at several months down the line. But there again, could be even longer, because maybe the WBO will jump in and say Usyk is next. So again, there's no guarantees with Kubrat Pulev there anyway. So what's he going to do? Well, he's going to sit around and do nothing, because this is what Kubrat Pulev does. Okay, Pulev, he doesn't fight regularly. He went on a huge hiatus where he didn't fight for a long, long time. Okay, Pulev, ever since he lost to Vladimir Klitschko, seems to have lost a bit of heart. Okay. Now, my question to him, as I just said there, what is it that you're doing? Why couldn't you fought Tyson Fury? And if you say, well, because I'm waiting for my world title fight, okay, that's fine to one point. But first of all, you've got a hell of a long wait. But second of all, by turning down Tyson Fury, that would suggest to me and everybody else that you're not confident of beating Tyson Fury. Because if you was, you would have fought Tyson Fury, beat Tyson Fury, and still have your world title fight. But you don't want to risk it. And that's the truth of it. I don't blame him for it. I'm just saying. But you can't say that you're unavailable and leave it at that, because that's not the truth, though, is it? You're unavailable because you're making yourself unavailable because you're going to sit it out and wait for your world title shot, which may or may not come anytime soon. But he's turning down Tyson Fury because he's not confident of beating him. That's the fact of the matter. So for me, Kubrat Pulev, listen, I like Kubrat Pulev. I think he's a fantastic fighter. Very, very underrated. But he's always been a top 10 heavyweight for many, many years. He's only lost his to Vladimir Klitschko, where he did make a mistake and he got punished for it. But since that moment, his heart has gone. He could have fought Anthony Joshua a couple of years ago. Many of you guys would have seen the footage of Eddie Hearn saying, Kubrat Pulev, come fight Anthony Joshua. He needs an opponent. And Pulev's going, nah, you're right, no, I don't want to do that. Then eventually, the IBF forced him to fight Anthony Joshua. What's the very first thing that Kubrat Pulev says? Well, I didn't really know that I was going to be the mandatory. I didn't know I was going to be fighting Anthony Joshua next and blah, 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 blah. I thought Klitschko was going to have his rematch, so therefore I didn't know. And it's my team's fault they didn't tell me. Basically, he was trying to make every excuse up in the world to not fight Anthony Joshua. And he said that, 13 or 14 weeks wasn't long enough. He needed a full 16-week training camp. So losing these couple of weeks wasn't ideal for him. He was trying to bottle it. Either way, the IBF said, you either fight him or we're going to strip you of your mandatory. He went, okay, fine, I'll fight him then. He had the press conference, all that kind of thing. They had the face-offs. And what happened? He pulled out with injury. Now, I'm not saying it's not legit, but I'm saying that you have to kind of question, was it legit? Because he was never keen on fighting Joshua, was he? So again, this points to a lot of he's unwilling to take these fights. He's just unwilling. So either way, that's what's going on. Article in the description box. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next one.